Hello everybody and welcome back to HeMakesMePlay. I am Marius and I am blind. I cannot see and therefore I make other people play video games. And today I am here with Vincent. Hello Vincent.
Hey Marius.
Yes, I made it through again. It's
Always a
74
surprise.
and I think Vincent, you know what time it is today?
What time is it?
It's church time.
Ah,
Do you agree?
Yeah.
We have stuff to we basically have to kill time so we can get the gun.
Yeah, and
So?
we haven't been there in a while.
Yeah. Like what better occasion to revisit our old friends?
Yeah, and we are surprisingly standing right in front of it.
See, it's how serendipitous.
It is fate.
Yeah. Also, I like the music. Haven't heard that in a while. Oh fuck! I forgot. Let's change the music. God damn it. I mean, I like this one too, but in a different way.
Wait, is that?
This is aggravating, Vincent. Let's stop recording. I can't do this today.
No, we'll make it through.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, who do we want to talk to? We have.
What are the quests?
I think we have a quest for Egghead.
Yeah, we need to get a cable from him.
Right, and let me look at the quest.
Does the music stop when you're in a conversation?
I don't think so.
It gets quieter though.
Joyce info on the lynching. No. Spirits into sync the signs with Noid,
Right, maybe that works now for some reason.
then solve the Egghead puzzle,
Yeah, maybe that too.
offer figurines to Dolores Dei.
I would like to do that. I don't know how.
I don't know either.
We can go to the... Should we go to the mural first? Our oldest
Sure.
friend
Yeah,
here is
yeah.
Doris.
And then we also, we basically have a quest for everyone. We have
Yeah.
one for Noid, we have one for Egghead, then we have get a sale to talk about her associates and help Sona with her project.
Sure, I can't remember all of that. Let's just talk to everyone, which is kind of what we do in this game.
Yeah, let's start with the mural.
Yeah.
The mother of humanism stands above you, a precious and complex wax painting on a single pane of glass. A crack runs across the length of her body, her face oval and sad.
Right, the lung glowing lady.
Yeah.
Possibly our ex-wife. Who knows?
Possibly.
Any new conversation options?
No, there's only one. Looks like I can't give this figurine to her because we tried to give her the headless rider, I think.
Yeah.
And,
It's implying we need to find a different figurine.
yeah.
The quest is like offer any figurine, huh? Well, Vincent, maybe we should buy a new one from the pawn shop. They have more, right?
I don't know if we can buy any more though.
Have we bought all figurines?
I think that was the only one available.
No.
But yeah, sure, we can try.
Later, though. We
Yeah.
can talk to other people first. Let's talk to, who has the cable that... What was her name? Zana?
Suna.
Sauna?
Yeah. Let's
S,
talk.
Miss S.
Yes.
Her cable is with Egghead.
Help Sona with her project. Talk to Egghead about the aux cable.
Yeah.
Let's talk to him.
Also Egghead.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We're close, says the young man standing behind the mixer deck, pumping his fist in the air. Lung-shaped trees grow on a silver belt buckle. Also, lung-shaped, like...
Yeah, I was wondering about that. What does that mean? What a weird design.
Yeah.
Can't be a coincidence.
No.
True, hard, full, car.
And we can say nothing,
Yeah,
as we've done
do
before.
the thing that
Okay.
we've done 10 times before.
Say
but
nothing.
Maybe it's different now.
Still say nothing.
Car is a mega, internally coherent. All car, all.
He furrows his brow as his very large head traces the sublime, invisible movement of the music in the very real ear of the church.
Hardcore! Ah!
No new option. We have one we have done before, so
Yeah.
hardcore, and no, but seriously, I'm a little worried it isn't.
We've tried all of this, right?
No, we haven't tried the other one.
Then
But
do the
no,
other
but-
one. Why
okay.
haven't we tried that?
I'll try. No, but seriously, I'm a little worried it isn't.
The question is, what is the question?
And we can say, just answer the question. Or we can say, that
Oh.
would have been good if I had asked you a question, but I didn't. Now it's just idiotic.
Hey, this may lead down a further path, right? Why haven't we tried this?
Possibly. I think we didn't expect that. Or it may not.
Maybe we're just smarter now, Vincent. Which one would be the proper answer for Egghead's philosophy? Maybe the second one. It's more verbose.
I think neither of them really fits well.
Oh,
But-
then just pick one. Then do the second one.
Yeah, do the second one.
But there was a question?
I think that was
And-
the right one.
It's just end here. The conversation is over.
Oh, then it was the wrong one.
Yeah.
Can you do it again and now pick the different one?
Sure.
We might solve this.
True, hard, full, car. Hard car.
I don't like this quest design, by the way.
All car.
He
Uh,
furrows.
Hard car.
I
The
expect.
question is, what is the question?
Just answer the question.
But there was no question.
And again, it is over.
Yeah,
I think
okay.
we need to find a certain key phrase here.
Yeah, that was the
better
whole
understanding.
idea, right? But it's
Yeah.
it's a frustrating one. That's the only option with him, but he has the aux cable.
Right, yeah.
So maybe we have to solve this puzzle so we can talk to him about the aux cable. Oh god damn it. So how do we get the oh god damn it. I hate this one. I'm done. No, it's not that bad.
Wait.
Yeah.
What?
What?
Well, I have to talk to other people here.
Yeah. No, sure. Let's talk to Noid.
Actually, I'm wondering where's this. Oh, there. Okay. I was wondering where the girl is, and I found her. She's just hiding in a corner.
Maybe she has the answer.
Let's talk to Noid.
Oh, hey, man. It's
Oh,
good
no.
to see you.
That's the
That's
leader guy.
Andre. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
we-
He's fine too.
We
Let's
also
talk.
have apparently a white check here.
Mhm.
Savior Fair, Impossible 18, no words, just dance. And he's on the dance floor basically and dancing.
Cool. Let's dance with them.
Okay.
What's the chance to dance?
17%.
17?
17.
Yes.
Even though we have a +1 from Dance Fever incoming and standard antiviral die.
Oh wow, the die is coming up.
What?
Nice.
How is that connected?
It's not, I guess. It just gives you random bonuses to shit,
Also,
which is
wait,
weird.
but that is not the custom die, right? It's the antiviral die.
Isn't that the die we bought from the lady?
But it's the standard antiviral die. And
Man, I
we-
didn't pay
we
that
have
much
a
attention.
I don't know. Maybe I'm.
I mean, we don't have
makes
multiple
no sense.
dice, right?
I don't know anymore.
Maybe
Marius,
she made a
this
custom
church
standard
is making
die.
me go insane.
Yeah, I'm already getting cranky.
So just try it, I guess.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
You close your eyes
Of course.
and dream of the shapes your body
Come on,
should
we got
form
levels
to bring
coming
the
out of all
strange
kinds of places,
music
so
into life. For
just
now,
level it up.
Such ferocity of motion is beyond you.
But just imagine the moves you could pull to this futuristic beat.
Puts a grin on your face just to think about it. Even a failed attempt gets the juices flowing and repairs some of the damage done by battles lost. If you up the dose and truly dance, who knows what will happen?
Yeah, dancing's good, but I get. Did you catch that? That was the limbic system talking again.
Yeah.
And we have already seen how certain activities that kind of require spontaneity are not best done by the limbic system, as in karaoke singing.
Right, that
And
was,
I can assure you, Vincent, I have been to discotheques where I have had my limbic system dance with disastrous results. If you are to dance, let the reptile dance do it. The reptile brain.
Well, we'll see if it comes up here because we can continue.
Ah, okay.
Salvation.
That was in Empire.
Huh. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Now we level up Saber Flare and do it again.
Here's the thing, though. I expect that we can get further bonuses by talking to other people here.
Really? But okay, are there new options? Conversation
No.
options?
Nothing new.
Okay, so you basically we have the girl and
Goodbye,
Noid
officer.
left. I
Right.
mean, I don't think we're gonna get dance moves from the programmer lady.
Probably not. You're right about that.
Let's talk to Noid.
Okay. Let's talk to Noid.
You got us in, cop. I can't believe you got us in.
He looks around the hall, examining the carpentry. Right, we haven't actually talked to him, I think, right?
I don't know.
At least not in the church.
With wonder in his sharp eyes.
Between you and me, I don't know if you've noticed this about me. I'm a little suspicious of authority. But you really came through for the hardcore underground.
So we just completed the quest we had with them. We
Oh, really?
just needed to talk to him.
Oh, I guess we never did that. No.
Oh, fantastic.
Now we get an easy
Love
success.
it. Yeah, and 10 XP.
Yes, you really came through for the hardcore underground. How
Oh.
come?
He spreads his arms, looking around at the speed freaks setting up shop. How
Mhm.
come?
Andre is busy cutting some slightly less lame, but still quite ungainly shapes on the church floor, sweating profusely. Estelle using her contact mic to listen to a tree underwater.
These guys are nerds.
Yeah.
And I think you may have been right. This quest solving might give us dance bonuses.
Yeah, I mean, he came up.
The one with the large head is blasting the dance track on repeat, while the stained glass window behind him is rattling from the bass.
And we got a few options here. The first one is, these kids got spunk. I admire that. Oh, I think we're talking still in response to Kim's
Kim,
question.
yeah.
Yeah. So the first option is, these kids got spunk. I admire that. Second option is, better here than in that tent. And then we shrug and say, it wasn't safe. Option number 3, I'm genuinely into the hardcore lifestyle. You wouldn't understand.
No,
4, I'm a corrupt cop, Kim. This is a corrupt scheme.
it's not though.
And number 5, I did it for mankind. For all of mankind.
That seems a bit grandiose. I like the spunk.
Yeah,
Kids
me
got
too.
spunk.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
The lieutenant keeps it laconic.
What he means is, you can't possibly have handed them this real estate for such a flimsy reason. Then again, whatever keeps your nose out of the bottle and on the job.
Okay. That is kind of on the job.
Also, like, is it really... I mean, did we hand them the real estate?
I mean, we opened the church for them and threw the crab person out. Not really, but like the image of them.
Yeah, and it's not like they own it now, because we just opened the door.
Yeah,
That's
but
it.
we kind of gave them permission, right? We're not arresting them
Yeah,
for
okay.
squatting here.
Sure.
But yeah, our involvement was minimal. Sure.
We can say, number 1, could you use your sign sense to help me contact the coalition warship? Option number 2, Noid, what do you think about the church? Number 3, why are you so suspicious about everything? And number 4, what's with the clothes?
Okay, number 1 first. I think we can do all.
The coalition warship.
Trying to get in line with the big bad, are ya? Those are some serious frequencies you want to mess with.
Come on, Noid. I think we owe him.
Estelle's right. He's one of us now.
Yeah, alright. But if you're going to sync up with them, you're going to need a serious wave generator of your own. You understand what I'm saying?
And we say, what about the radio relay tower at Land's End? Is that serious enough?
Not likely. Scoped that spot a while back. It's shortwave stuff, mostly commercial. Plus it's all rusted out.
Build it ourselves. We built this nightclub. We can build anything.
And we can say, wait, could we build a radio transmitter ourselves? Or
Alright.
Egg is right. There's no other way.
What is number 2 referring to?
That Egghead is right in his assessment that we have to build it ourselves.
Okay, so these are basically saying the same thing?
The first one is the question, can we even do that?
Oh, okay.
And the other one is,
Yeah, do number 1.
that's the only option.
Yeah, maybe. Tech-wise, radio's not the spookiest thing around. Our part's finding an antenna big enough to align with those megalo frequencies.
An antenna hardcore enough to shake the whole world.
Maybe not that big, but pretty big.
Oh, here we go. So,
Uh-huh.
we have a white check,
Ah,
conceptualization, legendary 14, come up with a site for mega long-wave radio antenna,
what's the chance?
8%.
Oh,
Um,
better than 3.
because we gain -1 from boring cop, boring ideas,
Oh,
and +1 from acquainted with local landmark.
yes.
And we have 3 conceptualization.
We could possibly put on better clothes for that, I think.
Yeah.
Other options here?
Yes. Option number 2 is. We're back to the very first menu. What do you think about the church? Why are you so suspicious about everything? And what's with the clothes?
What do you think about the church?
It's a miracle of carpentry. Dead bodies carved into total shapes. Now it can be something more.
He rubs his hands together. And we can say, number 1, how old do you think this church is? Over 300 years?
Sure.
Number 2, what style is this church built in? Number 3, what did you mean by dead bodies? Number 4, how do you like the glasswork? And we point to the stained glass window. Option number 5, how are you settling in? And then we can talk about something else.
Do all of them. Number 1.
So how old do you think the church is?
That's right. The first settlers built it, plus 6 more like it, on the coast here. Was one of the first things they did. Must have been really scared of something, but I understand. Alone on an uninhabited archipelago, forced to face themselves and nature. Pre-industrial quantities of solitude. You see, perhaps something more fundamental.
Uninhabited Archipelago is a nice band name. Has a nice ring to it.
Yeah.
Prosody.
Also, I'm kind of surprised because wouldn't that mean that Ravashol is only 300 years old?
Kind of. Yeah, maybe it is. I
Huh.
haven't been paying attention, honestly.
Yeah, it might have come up before, but I'm surprised by that.
It was settled at some point, for sure.
He means something paranatural. He must...
I would want to build a safe place for myself and my own as well.
His voice echoes in the wooden cavern of the church.
Mm-hmm.
What was Inland Empire about to say? So Inland said he means something paranatural. He must ...
Yeah, I assumed he would then continue Inland's
Yeah.
sentence, but he kind of didn't. I'm not sure.
Well, okay, maybe we'll find out in the other options. So the next is, what style is this church built in?
A cop who's into building critique. Okay then, this is folk DeLoreanism. Lawmongerer. It's a subset of early DeLorean architecture.
From Dolores Dei, right?
Yeah.
Why does he know that?
I would assume he's into architecture,
Okay.
but I don't know.
Doesn't seem the type, but fine. Options?
I mean, what type does he see?
Drug cooking type?
Right. But that's not the only motivation.
No, apparently not. He's a
That's-
complex guy, this Andre.
Yeah. Noid.
Oh, it's Noid? Yeah.
This is Noid, yeah.
He is complex except for his voice actor, who is the same.
Yes. We can say, number 1, I'm not just a cop. I'm an art cop.
That's true.
Option number 2, okay, and what is DeLorean architecture like? And number 3, yeah, enough architecture.
Number 1.
We are an art cop.
Art of core.
He nods appreciatively. And then we can say either one or the other. Wait, before.
Yeah, the 2.
So we say, okay, and what is DeLorean architecture like?
Total. Everything between an ancient concrete cathedral and a glass cube is DeLoreanism. This is just an homespun version of it. Folksy stuff. Early mass production. They made thousands like this. Does that help you out?
What would a DeLorean building look like?
Like that woman there. Vertical, thin, white. A false image of grandeur. The source of the system is up there. You're at the bottom. They really dug that power vertical. Like to show off large and intricate structures. Arches, spires. Put you down with them. They were really into painting everything white too. Virginal shit, you know. Married shit. Virtue and tyranny.
And
He is, it's quite the political critique there. Impressive.
yeah, as you said, he's a multi-layered guy.
Yeah.
And we can say number 1, marriage is shit. Yeah. Option number 2, yeah, marriage is great. Marriage is sacred. And option number 3, this church isn't painted white, as far as I can tell.
Take that one. Let's not give Harry an aneurysm.
That's probably a good idea.
Stands to reason it used to be white on the outside before the sea wind took all the paint off.
Slowly, peeled by the wind, your skin crawls from the sensation as you look around.
Shivers?
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay. And then we're back to the first menu.
And what's the next one there?
What did you mean by dead bodies?
Yeah, I was wondering
Dead
that.
bodies are perennial plants. Sigma functions have left this place. It's a good thing we came along. The spiritual collapse has been total.
After he said dead bodies of perennial plants, he taps on the wood.
He just meant wood.
Yeah. And we can either say spiritual collapse, question mark, or we can say, okay then.
Spiritual collapse?
I saw some piglets suckling their dead mother. Have you heard this one, cop man? After a short while, they shuddered and went away. They had sensed that she could no longer see them, and that she wasn't like them anymore. What they loved in their mother weren't her body, but whatever it was that made her body live. End of quote. This is an high-quality carcass. The power of anodic beats and hard bass is needed to reanimate it.
That's actually quite a good metaphor. I really like that.
It works well.
Yes. I feel vindicated now in supporting them.
And we can ask, first, where is that quote from?
Yeah.
Let's start with that.
A Sarais man who lived a long time ago. An ancient hardcore brother.
And now we can say either what you're saying is you're not a big fan of the inocentric system, or we can say what you're saying is religion has stopped being hardcore.
That one. Hardcore.
It never was. A 3,000-year-old regime of history, built by hundreds of generations of self-appointed intellectuals. It's false to the core.
He looks around.
Yeah, okay.
And we can say, number 1, but you guys said the Ecclesiastes were all about love and hardcore before, remember?
Yeah.
Option number 2, I even agreed with you about the Ecclesiastes being okay with this. And the third option, and you proposed dance music will supplant this system?
Alright, do number 1.
I only said unity. One word. Figures of authority always misquote you.
He points to his friends.
Andre doesn't care about the Ecclesiastes. He just wants the operation to run smoothly. And Egg is a demi-beast. You shouldn't listen to what people say. You should listen to what they are.
Okay, and we still have the other 2 options.
Yeah, I agreed with you. Do that one.
But were you wrong? The founding party is okay with everything. Look around. They don't have enough love for the human crew to oppose anything anymore. We're on our own.
That's still a lie. Reassert yourself.
What
No.
skill is that?
Authority.
Okay.
And we can say, perfidy, you lied to me. I am tired of people lying to me.
Yeah.
Or the other option, that wouldn't be cool. I want to be cool. That's talking to authority directly.
Huh. Yeah, I do want to be cool, Vincent. What do we do here? I like that the skill gave us this option, but... Yeah, I mean, no, being authoritative with these... This doesn't feel right. You don't always have to take the bait from the skills. They have their own agendas. We know this.
Yes.
So, yeah, say no to authority.
So we want to be cool.
Mewling wimp. Pathetic.
Yeah, see, he's got issues, this authority guy.
Calm down, man. Okay, and then we ask, And you propose dance music will supplant this system.
Yes.
Anodic dance music. Regular dance music wasn't hard enough. And yes, I do.
I feel like his heart is getting more farther and farther away from the actual
Odd.
word hard.
Yeah. Art is hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what this kind of stuff goes well with.
Electro?
Mhm.
Yeah, okay.
Of course. And we can say, don't you have to be on drugs for that though? Or we can talk to Electro and say, I don't need to be a narc.
Yeah, do that one. Ignore all your skills.
Uh-huh.
I don't need to be a nerd.
Your pleasure response was more like, just wondering if he has any.
Yeah, we've been through that.
Yeah.
Not gonna happen.
And then we're back to the previous menu. And the next option is, how do you like the glasswork?
Yeah.
I don't. Fuck her giving me the evil eye.
And we can say, that's her innocent Dolores Dei. Mind your words. Option number 2, I'm getting some real negative vibrations from her too. Or the last option, you wanted to get inside the church, and now you don't like the stained glass window?
Do the third one.
Actually, that's not a question, it's just a dot at the end.
Do it anyway.
Okay.
I didn't know it was in here. We have to get rid of it. Dismantle it. Can't dance with a giant mass murderer looking at ya. Not a good look for the club.
Can we get them to keep the glass?
I hope so.
Yeah.
So, I guess she is a mass murderer in some way, right?
Is she? I don't know. I thought she gave people like ideas and stuff.
Yeah, but I think she also like united people, and there might have been some force involved, but maybe I'm misremembering.
I wouldn't
Mellow,
know.
man, mellow. No one's a mass murderer. This is a house of love.
Yeah, man.
That's
Andre, yeah.
Mass murder on the floor.
And that is accurate. And we can say number 1, but she's the innocence of humanism. Humanism seems to be a pretty big deal around here. Option number 2, but she's pretty. Option number 3, yeah, but like, who isn't accused of being a mass murderer these days?
Yeah, that one. That's gonna work with them most, I think.
Okay, but there is more.
Yeah, okay.
Option number 4, I do feel there's something terrifying about her.
That is true. We can say that as well.
Option number 5, isn't she supposed to be an embodiment of the word spirit?
That's it?
Number 6, still going, would you say she was, human? And the last option, yeah, I'm done talking about her. I don't want to think about her
I feel
anymore.
like we can do all of these.
Okay.
This is the thing. In the church, I feel like all these dialogues, it's too much, man. It goes way too deep sometimes. But okay, in case we can't do all of them, let's do our favorite one first. I like the terrifying. I like the number 3.
Okay, yeah, so...
what do you feel?
So number 3 was, yeah, but like, who isn't accused of being a mass murderer?
Yeah.
Okay, I like the terrifying option more.
Let's take that one.
I do feel there's something terrifying about her.
There is. She is a party repellent and must be taken down before we can begin partying in here.
Party Repellent, also a good band name.
Yeah, could, maybe. I'm not sure.
No, that's not it. It's something more. Something closer to your skin.
And we can say, take her down, crash it, destroy that window. Or option number 2, keep it. Keep the beautiful, sharp shards. Keep her long face and her hair.
That
Or
one, keep
number
it.
3, say nothing. Stare grimly into the distance.
No, keep it.
The speed freak's eyes narrow with suspicion, as if he's looking at a man possessed.
I mean, he's not wrong.
It's not coming down. People are gonna love it. It'll be like our thing. Plus it keeps the cold and the rain out.
That's practical thinking.
Yeah.
I like that.
That works.
I liked when he said, "Didn't know it was in here." It's just so down to earth.
Yeah. And we still have the other options. So option number 3.
Yeah, sure.
Who isn't accused of being a mass murderer these days?
No one says Arno van Eyck is a mass murderer. The Anodic pioneer Rietfeld is not a mass murderer. He is not accused of mass murder.
He has a point. That is the answer to our question.
Mm-hmm.
Likewise, no one says Jermaine Egghead or Andre are mass murderers. You can live entirely outside that suspicion. Billions of people go about not being guilty of mass murder.
Yeah.
Just not her.
No, did we know that Egghead's first name is Jermaine?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
And I didn't expect that.
No, but it's great.
It works,
Also,
yeah.
it's a little. I feel. They agree with our take that this is a parody of Germans, right? And Kraftwerk and stuff. Because German, that's close enough,
yeah.
right?
Also, you know how normally like nicknames are marked within a name, like Andre the Tower,
Yeah.
something.
Rock the Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah, exactly. This one is not marked. It's like his last name, Jermaine Egghead.
Yeah. Maybe it's his last name.
Might
Also,
be.
remember, he's a demi-beast.
Yeah, yeah.
So
right.
the normal
Right.
rules don't apply to him.
Uh-huh. That is true.
Okay.
And we have still all the other options.
Yeah, then do number 1.
Okay, but she's the innocence of humanism. Humanism seems to be a pretty big deal around here.
Humanism leads to eating sugar and pigs. Humanism was invented to mass-produce billions of humans. Billions of humans can mass-produce hundreds of billions of pigs.
And many, many more tons of sugar.
Thank
Is
you,
that
Logic.
electro? Oh,
No,
yeah,
it's
logic. Nice. Yeah.
She liked games. Her legacy, the thing we live in, isn't real life. It's a strategy for some kind of victory against a long dead opponent. But, yo, I'm only the Noid. What do I know?
I mean, that's an interesting thought.
Yeah.
Maybe we are the conclusion of the long, long game of Dolores Dei.
No, I don't think so.
Probably not, no. The next option is number 2, but she's pretty.
Sure.
She invented the beauty you're feeling. She and her glass cutters and iconographers. You set the standard, alright. Then you meet it. It's effective like that, but it is also very soft of core. That so-called beauty of hers.
And we can say number 1, you're right. I like it harder core. Number 2, then it seems I like it soft because ... Or number 3, it's anything but soft core. It's terrifying.
Yeah, that one.
You may be onto something, Copper Man. She's got those mass murdering hips.
Okay.
That's a good compliment.
Uh-huh. You got those mass murdering hips.
Yeah, your hips are mass murderers.
See, if you say it like that, it works. But the mass murdering hips?
Another band name.
Yeah. Okay, next option is, isn't she supposed to be an embodiment of the world spirit?
Mm-hmm.
The world spirit does not have a body. It has organs. Hardcore is an organ of the world spirit.
He raises his left hand.
This Arno van Eyck track is an organ. The carpentry and glass cutting that built this house are also organs. She's a thief, if you ask me. An organ thief. All innocences are.
Organ Thieves, also a good band name.
Should start writing these down.
Yeah, I'm sorry. But he has so many. Is
Yeah,
the
well,
thing.
just start a lot of bands, Mario.
Yeah.
Just a short form.
He
band.
has really thought this through, though. He has
Yeah.
quite the theological essay on, like, critique of innocentism, I guess.
Mm-hmm. All facets of it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what else he has to say. The next option is, would you say she was, human?
Mm-hmm.
I like this question, Cop Man. She did not live the life of a human. She lived like someone who's playing a game. The life of an operator.
The young man stretches his ribcage made of suspenders.
That's not the life that humans live. She was adored. Humans aren't. I don't know about you, but they hate me. And they do not think I'm innocent or some shit like that.
Well, I remember there was this rumor that she's an alien, right? And I like his take that, yeah, she is an alien, but an alien is a different thing than you might think. Not necessarily a little green man, just someone who lives a completely abnormal life.
Yeah. So Jesus is an alien? Oh my god!
Well, I mean, didn't you know? There's this painting of him where there's a UFO behind him or I don't know what I'm talking about.
It makes so much sense.
I think that exists.
It probably does.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So the first option we can take is, yeah, they hate this too. And we point to ourselves. Option number 2, I don't know what you're talking about. I have thousands of fans. I'm surrounded by love and support all the time. Or option number 3, she was a player. She played us all. It's just a game to her.
Then the first one. Don't like the other
Well,
ones.
they loved her. They put all their love in her and forgot all about the rest of us.
The young man lets go of the suspenders and they hit his chest with a slap.
Very emphatic.
Yeah, very human. And the last option is, yeah, I'm done talking about her. I don't want to think about her anymore.
Sure.
What a strange choice of words. Caustic, overflowing with negativity. That can't be healthy. What's happening here?
Yeah, she is.
Why do you keep coming back to this window?
Yeah, she's her ex-wife.
Yeah.
I like that. Strange choice of words. I don't want to think about her anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You don't say that about a historical figure.
Yeah.
Like what? I don't want to think about Pope Francis anymore.
Yeah, also,
That's weird.
I mean, it's hard not to think about the person that has literally one of the walls there. Right? Like, you cannot talk about her anymore, but...
Right.
Yeah.
It's in your peripheral vision.
Yes. We also lost 1 point of morale.
Yeah, which honestly doesn't happen very often in this game.
No, but that was a godly failure for volition.
Ah, interesting. Okay.
And 2 easy successes for first rhetoric, what a strange choice of words, and then empathy, caustic, overflowing with negativity.
Yeah.
And so the last question was, this can't be healthy, what's happening here, why do you keep coming back to this window? And we can say, first, nothing, everything's okay. Option number 2, I don't know. Or number 3, it's a nice window.
I don't know.
Well, you shouldn't. You shouldn't come back to this anymore. Stop talking about it, please.
Oh, now we have to. Find every way we can to talk about Dolores Dei.
And well, we have a sort of new option. We can say, let's talk about the glasswork again. I've been thinking about her.
No, we have to do that now, just to see if there's new options.
Murderer. Why?
Okay.
Any new ones?
The end option has been replaced by, all right, I'm done talking about her.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
The young man appears constantly worried. It's just the way his brows are built. The worry never leaves his face.
Well, he's a thinker. We know that now.
Yeah,
He's constantly critiquing.
still looks like a zombie.
Oh, okay.
It's like very, very, very pale. And has like these, you know how the skin turns darker when, well, people are dead at certain points, like these.
Does it?
darker
I thought
spots.
it would. Oh, like blood clots forming or whatever.
Yeah,
that
basically.
can happen. Yeah.
And he has that under the eyes.
Just dark shadows under the eyes. A sign of unhealth, I would say. Fits his lifestyle, I guess. Though he is young.
Yeah. And then we can ask, how are you settling in?
Sure.
Hard to say, Cop Man. Signs in here are distinctly wild. Gonna take a while before everything's properly synced. I did get to talk to the crabman though.
And we can ask, you mean Tiago?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, he's been giving me kind of a psychic rundown of this place. Dude's seen some crazy shit, but he's actually a lot like us.
And we can say, number one, you mean all his mother's love stuff isn't too spooky for you? Option number two, you mean all his sobriety stuff isn't too restrictive for you? Or number three, what do you mean?
Just ask what you mean.
The man picks up on stuff, and he knows a lot about the church. I got a lot to learn from him. Good thing you didn't squash him.
Oh, okay. And yet, now we are back to the very first menu. We have still the white check about the mega long wave radio antenna. No change there.
Yeah, okay. But maybe the dancing is better now. What do you want to do first?
We still have more to talk to.
All right, let's do more talking then.
I wanted to talk some more about this place. That's what we just did. Then a new option. What did Tiago tell you about the church?
Yeah, sure, that one.
The crabman's been lurking here for a while. He's experienced things. Things that give off bad signs. As far as we can tell, the Ubies built this place about 320 years ago as a sarcophagus.
A sarcophagus?
For the pale spot?
Possibly. Or the
or
pale
to bury
spot.
someone.
Yeah, or the pale spot is a result of the buried person.
Yeah. I do like hearing about this. Make him say more.
We can say, do you mean there are dead bodies here? Or we can ask, what's it for?
Oh, just ask. What's it for?
Encasement, confinement, of something they were afraid of. Something new and unheard of on the Isla. I think that's what the crabman is experiencing when he climbs around upstairs.
He looks up into the darkness beyond the beams.
Like, this is some old world shit the Ubies had heard about. I thought the best way to deal with it was to build a church, surrounding it, to contain it.
And we can say, I don't get it. Contain what exactly? Or we can say, huh, spooky. Let's talk about something else.
No, number one.
I don't know. And it's not something they properly understood either, what it does. But it's what this sonar person is looking for and trying to measure.
He nods towards the woman.
It'll be fruitless though. She won't be able to measure it. People like that always want to measure everything. All those things they really can't.
The wood creaks as a gale blows by. Outside, dust particles fall through the darkness, settling down on the age-bleached floorboards. The structure does not feel particularly durable.
And we can say, number one, this building seems less than structurally sound. Or we can say, what makes you think sonar's going to fail?
How is the structural integrity related to this conversation? I want to know. Take that option.
No. It's pretty fucking unsound if you ask me. They should have built a club for anodic music around it instead.
He grins.
Anodic music will definitely contain whatever we're dealing with.
Okay, that's the relation. It's like, as a containment thing, it's not like very robust. But I mean, you're not trying to cage in a T-Rex. It's some spooky spot of nothing. It's not like concrete structures would help, I think.
Yeah, also, as far as we know, it's just one spot and it doesn't do anything, right?
Yeah, so far. I mean, I kind of would assume it slowly expands.
Maybe.
Menacingly.
Sure, but I mean, it's been here for 300... Okay, maybe the containment is working.
Sure, yeah.
Possibly. I don't
It's the only thing keeping it together.
know. Yeah.
Yeah. So?
His words echo in the chamber.
And if it can't, well...
He shrugs non-committally. And then we ask, what makes you think sonar's going to fail?
Seems to be the trend around here, doesn't it? You can't measure shit like this.
Fair
It's
enough.
not like substance.
I feel like we've done this before. Maybe I'm wrong.
Done what?
Oh, I had this conversation.
Okay.
Never mind. I might just be having a deja vu. How spooky.
I mean, we have been to a Doom commercial area, so there might have been a conversation about failure here. Maybe not with him, but with the dice maker.
Yeah, I don't know. This whole she can't measure it stuff. Maybe that has come up before. It is kind of the science versus religion thing, quantity versus quality. Maybe it's one of the themes of the game.
Well, since we're talking about the Doom commercial area, the next option is, I found a Doom commercial area in Martinez proper.
Oh, sure. Let's just bring up everything that we've learned with Noid.
Maybe
and
it's
listen to his wisdom.
maybe it's the same thing the UVs were trying to contain.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I do like this. Go on.
Like a concentric ring spreading out. The struggling villages.
The young man rubs his chin in silence.
I see.
Then mumbles.
So I think, Vincent, what they're talking about is the hollow emptiness inside of all human beings, which the ancients have tried to contain with religion and churches, and that us decadent modern humans are trying to contain similarly with the grandiose palaces of shopping malls, but which are equally inept at
And
filling the
destined to
void.
fail.
Yeah. Just I think that's what they're going on about.
Good take. Okay, behind that.
Yeah, but it still doesn't give us the answer how to fill the void. That is sort of Harry's deal, right? I mean, let's face
absolutely.
it. Yeah, this is relevant to his interests. I wonder. I mean, Noid probably has an answer. They do. I like their spunk, right? The spunk fills the hole.
Yeah, and I think, I mean, his answer seems to be so far to be hardcore and listen to Nordic music.
It's enjoy life, etc.
Yeah.
Hedonism. Well, maybe a little more. I don't know.
I wonder
Let's find out.
if Sona has an answer.
Yeah, she's the whole science angle, right? You want to measure
Yeah.
it, control it. That's
Yeah, but
I
then,
want to see how that fails. I believe that is also doomed to failure, but I really want to know how.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, well, let's continue on.
Yes.
And that is what caused the communards to fail in defending the beachhead. Yeah, a lot of failure has gone down around here.
We can say number one, you think there's any merit to the theory? Or number two, now that I think of it, it doesn't sound plausible.
Number one.
I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. It's not a thing we can answer, Copman. Even I have limits. I'm a limited psi person.
I'm a limit inside person. What?
Limited psi person.
Oh, okay.
PSI.
Yeah. Psionics.
Exactly. He doesn't have any telekinesis or anything. And then we end with, well, if it's without substance, I guess there's nothing to worry about.
I'm sorry. I'm sort of laughing because this has nothing to do with anything. But did you ever play Resident Evil? Where if
no,
you
actually.
Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna
Tell me everything about
if you finish the game, you get to like start it with like a rocket launcher or whatever. And then
Okay.
you get to play to the early parts where you're weak with like a rocket launcher. And him bringing up Psy just gave me this idea that if you finish Disco, you get to start with Harry, but for some weird reason he just has telekinesis and psionic powers. And you get to like the tie that's hanging from the rotating fan, you can just telekinesis it down. And like your coat that's on the other side of the gap between buildings where you like can't jump over, you can just let it float over. And like Harry's going on floating bottles into his bottle. And yeah, it would just be so helpful to
but
have telekinesis.
Here's the question. Would in that case NPCs react to that or just
no,
ignore it completely?
That would be much too expensive to built in, and also it's much more fun if you can just
Also,
do it without comment.
Maybe just one line from Kim at some point. Hey, can you just float it over here or something?
Yeah, exactly.
I like it.
Or maybe the only one who comments on it is Kuno. He's the only one who notices you have special powers, and that makes it tragic.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
The drugs fried his young mind. Poor boy.
Yeah, okay. Let's get back to task at hand. I'm sorry for the weird tangent.
It's all good. We say, well, if it's without substance, I guess there's nothing to worry about.
Okay.
Maybe you can figure things out, Copman. I think we got on a good level here. The signs are syncing up well.
Oh, did we sync the sign, Vincent? I'm so excited about syncing the sign.
I mean, wasn't that... I mean, that was the quest we finished when we first talked to him.
Oh, did we? I wasn't paying attention. No, that wasn't the sign. The sign syncing is like personal between us and Noid, right?
Yeah, and that was the quest we finished.
Oh, really?
When we
already synced the sign?
Yeah,
Oh,
at
okay.
the very start of this conversation.
Man, Vincent, you're yucking my yum.
I'm sorry. But it is what it is.
Yeah, okay.
You can't stop the truth.
Come on, let's finish some kind of white check.
Well, the come up with a site for Megalo Longwave hasn't changed at all.
Yeah, okay, but I mean, I just mean that's progress.
Yeah,
Are there more conversation options?
Yes. Why are you so suspicious about everything?
Suspicious people are esoteric people. We don't go around spilling everything to Johnny Law. They don't call me Noid for nothing.
Ah.
Paranoid, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It took us setting out for this whole enterprise to get our signs synced.
Why are you called Noid anyway?
It's short for paranoid.
Yeah, we figured that out. Good job, Marius.
Yeah. That's why his eyebrows are always worried, because he's paranoid.
Mm-hmm. And we can say number one. May I ask why? What good is being suspicious?
Why do you want to know?
I always answer a question with another question. Option number two. What are you suspicious of? Or got it? Tell me something else.
Number one, be polite.
A reasonable question. Say I get hurt. I want to make sure it never happens again. So I analyse the situation. Exercise caution. Caution is suspicion.
What are you suspicious of?
It'd be easier to list stuff I'm not suspicious of. I'm not suspicious of sound and colour. Mechanics and chemistry also have a trueness about them. Most anything else deceives. Wants to steal your life away.
This is a good, dangerous line of questioning. You should prod him on.
Who said that?
In an empire.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's prod then.
Mm-hmm. And what are the most suspicious things?
Yeah, that's good.
I don't have a top 10 list of things I'm most suspicious of, but if I had one, the left-right complex would be number one. Number two would be their sole accomplishment, the pig-wheat paradigm.
Pig-wheat paradigm?
Uh-huh.
What's that? I mean, left-right complex, does that mean just left and right politics?
I assume so.
We are also suspicious of that, as we have proven over and over again.
Right. We are strongly in the middle. Pigs came up before.
Yeah, but not with wheat. You also talked about pigs as a metaphor with, like, suckling babes.
Yeah, not true. So we can say, number one, does this mean you are mentally ill? Option number two, tell me more about the left-right business. Number three, what's suspicious about the production of pork and wheat?
Yeah, do that one.
Okay.
It's our only shit. We should make better use of not being animals or cereal grain ourselves.
And we can ask, what's bad about cereal grain? Having enough food could be a precursor for greater things.
Mm-hmm.
Option number two, what's bad about animals? Animals are cute. And option number three, yeah, it's our only shit and we fucking suck at it.
Number one.
Yes, having food is means to an end, but the left never talks about the end, only the means. Caps are likewise suckers, constantly sleepless in worry.
Okay. Can you do the animal thing?
No, we're back to the previous menu.
Huh, fascinating.
I mean, we can go through it again and...
I don't know.
Okay. So we can ask him about the left-right business.
Sure.
Ask him about mentally ill, and that's it.
Left, right.
I prefer not to. Both ask the wrong questions. Any spark of light from either one is accidental. Their combined movement's only concern is producing enough pig and wheat for everyone. The end goal of humanity. The original mistake was assuming that words have more being than bodies. That's what led us astray. Far from our true lives, but we may yet find a way back.
Whatever this true life is, You feel it's the real centerpiece of this mythology.
Yeah. That's inland, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. This went abstract quickly and
Oh
subtly.
yeah. Uh-huh.
Now I do want to go back to the pigs and ask about the animals.
Okay.
It's our only shit.
What's bad about animals?
We
Yeah.
should make
Animals are
better
cute.
use. Nothing. Animals are cool, guys. I like animals too, but that doesn't mean I have to be one myself.
Okay. I mean, I didn't know someone was sort of making you, but
No.
well, okay. There's a third option in that submenu.
I think so. Yeah.
Let's take that one
It's
as
our
well.
only shit.
Oh yeah, we can just agree.
We
Yeah.
should make
It's our
better
only
use
shit, and we
of
fucking
not
suck.
being
What was the point of this?
animals
Anyway,
or
now call him
serial
mentally ill.
Ourselves. Nothing.
Does this
Animals
mean you
cool,
are mentally
guys.
ill?
Mental illness is a term the powers use to homogenise people. I think I don't reach mental illness. I am merely politically ill. A suspicious element.
Is that another good band name?
Politically ill? Possibly.
Bit long.
I just thought I'm gonna like propose that to people as a diagnosis for them. I have some friends I would like to
Huh. Okay.
propose that. Hey man, have you ever considered that you're politically ill? have you ever considered seeing a political health specialist? Yes.
I would take that offer.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that was certainly stimulating.
Okay. I feel like we
Alright.
failed. Oh, is there more to say?
I want to ask you about something else.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's-
His eyes flicker.
The inland thing didn't pay off, I feel.
Well, it does now.
Ah.
You mentioned true life.
Yes.
What would that be like?
Yes.
But life is true if it's free from fear, an eternal division among oneself and others. Mankind has seeds of greatness in it. A germinal will come, a return to trueness. It will be hardcore.
I think we are a great example of internal division.
Yeah,
Because
absolutely.
we have 16 skills.
Also, it's like interesting. He says true life is free from fear. I agree, and but this is coming from the guy who's called Noid, paranoid, as in full of fear all the time. I guess it takes one to know one.
Right.
Also, do you agree? I feel like this is probably the most sort of true philosophy of the makers of the game. Would you agree? Like, that's a question one could ask, right? What would be their... You have this troubled person who is, just, let's just say, I don't know, struggling for meaning in his life. And the game offers you different answers to that. And some of them I don't feel the game genuinely wants you to take, like the lefty or the capitalist stuff, which we avoid, right? So the question comes, does the game offer some genuine solution to this problem of internal void, whatever? And I feel like these guys are the most genuine version of that. Maybe I'm wrong. It's just the vibe
No,
I'm getting from them.
I
And
agree
it's
in that
probably because that stuff, if you're writing that, right, it can become super corny and weird. So you're just going to clad it as sort of an ironic armor into the most pathetic, ridiculous people you can. And those give out the truth. Those make true statements in ridiculous parlance. Although it is like occasionally, although he has that thick accent, he keeps going into these really abstract, actually really well-worded statements and critiques, right?
Yeah, I'm wondering, maybe I'm reading too much into it, but I agree that it feels that way. I'm wondering if that is intentional. I'm wondering if it's not like...
Yeah, that it's supposed to be a dissonance.
Exactly.
Yeah, I guess you're right. These guys are full of contradictions.
Yeah.
But yeah, it saves this whole plotline a little in my book, that there's kind of so genuine. And it's sort of obvious, right? The game's called Disco Elysium. We've made this point before.
Yeah.
Maybe we've had this whole conversation before. I don't know. It was like 30 episodes ago that we went to the church.
Uh-huh.
And I'm just reiterating, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I like it, but it's a little long,
Yeah.
the whole sequence. But hey, maybe we're at the end with a true life now.
One can hope, I guess.
So, how would you go about returning to
Yes.
this true life?
beats and bright lights to shatter falsehoods. Nerve impulses for the collective body. We are very much alike in basic structure. An hard enough beat would awaken everyone to a truer calling.
Just like that. The speed freak is right in your face, his eyes burning. His comrades look on worriedly. The young man is dead serious about this.
Okay.
He also said at the end of that a hard enough beat would awaken everyone to a truer calling. In unity. But I clicked away too fast.
Yeah, okay.
And
A
we
hard enough beat. That sounds vaguely fascist. Maybe I have to take everything back. I'm just saying.
yeah, and I'm still wondering how will this game end?
Yeah.
Are we about to create the strongest beat ever on this world and awaken the?
Maybe with the Zeppelin we can.
Yeah. So you're advocating a noise-based society. Option number 1.
Yeah, I want to hear that.
And option number 2, you keep mentioning hardcore. What does it mean to you?
Do number 1.
Many non-Occidental cultures share a beat at their art. Thus, they are closer to true, hardcore life. There's just never been enough of them, and they had to rely on some extremely basic percussion.
And then we take the other one. You keep mentioning hardcore. What does it mean to you?
Utmost dedication. Thoughts from the spinal cord. It's a potent superlative as well.
Potent Superlative, another good band name.
Well, it's the same with the...
It's a bit hard to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
It's a bit long.
Egghead usually has a better concept of the hardcore. He
Ah.
just really likes saying hardcore.
Hardcore!
His friend shouts from behind his mix table with a smile surpassing your own in whiteness, a total moon face, and eyes full of naive wonderment.
Yeah, he has all the answers. I guarantee it.
And we can say, that was vague. Dedication, something else, superlative. Or we can say, thank you for clearing that up.
No, that was vague. Be more precise.
Maybe you're being too specific about it. Try consulting with your spinal cord.
Yeah, you gotta feel it, man.
Let's change the subject.
Oh yeah, sure thing.
We have another white check.
Wow, true life?
Conceptualizations. Godly, 16. Even more difficult than the antenna one. Internalize the hardcore aesthetic. Don't just nod along. Really feel it.
Yeah, this we need for Egghead, possibly for the dancing. This is good.
Or it's the other way around. Maybe the dancing would help with that.
Well, yeah, maybe, but there's no way to find out, right?
And I can tell you we get a +1 hardened up your ledger, +1 from caught the key, and +1 pericarnicism is love.
Where's that from?
I have no idea.
Okay. Are there more conversation options?
Yes. What's with the clothes?
Sure.
That's the last one.
Do it.
They're hardcore.
We can say, number 1, you look like a woman with those earrings. Number 2, that's it. Or number 3, okay then.
That's it.
They're just clothes.
Number 1, are they? They look outlandish. Number 2, I thought there would be more to it. Or number 3, okay then.
Yeah, I thought there would be more to it.
Nah, it's just a vest of suspenders made to resemble a human ribcage. Plus some lady clothes to piss off the sex system. Now tell me about that hardcore necktie. It's fucking primal.
Yeah, man.
Here we go. And we can say, it's my friend and accomplice. It makes me party harder. Or the other option, we look at our tie suspiciously and say, what's so hardcore about it?
Number 1.
I can see that. And you've partied very hard for a very long time, haven't you? It looks like you're trying to hang yourself with him. So large, too. So many different patterns. It's crazy, man. I like it.
You suddenly realize the patience and respect this speed freak has shown you is partly because of your style. He's probably not like that with everyone.
Respect as a man!
Well, we do have style, apparently.
Yeah.
We're also still wearing our... Oh no, we are not wearing our suit anymore.
Good thing, too.
Yeah. Okay. Now we are just left with the 2 white checks.
All right, let's put on some conceptualization gear, right? It's really worth it here.
We also get now another +1 to internalize the hardcore aesthetic because the necktie is on.
Yeah, cool.
Okay, conceptualization. Coming right up. What do we have? Do we have any minuses? No. So far, so good.
We definitely have a shirt that gives conceptualization, I think.
I believe so as well.
From the very start of the game.
Oh, right. It's just... No, it's not just our beginner's gear. The white satin shirt is +1 conceptualization.
Yeah.
What else? The Samarisian long jacket, also white.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's about it. Yep.
All right, then let's try it. Which one you want to do first? They're both conceptualization, right?
Yo, man. What's on your
yes.
mind?
Do the tower first.
Okay.
If
So
you
the
agree.
mega long wave radio antenna
Yeah.
is at 28%.
All right.
Close your eyes.
Wow.
Unfold your mental map of Martinez. It's morning. You're standing on the plaza before the whirling in rags.
And we have a black screen.
Mm-hmm.
The wind pushes a piece of tear across the cracked tiles. From the north comes the malicious laughter of 2 children.
And we can turn to face the bay, the apartments, or the traffic circle.
Sure, start with the bay. I don't know. Do you think it's an important choice?
Probably not. I'm just wondering, is there any point in the town that we can think
Yeah,
of?
I can. That statue, remember?
Yeah. that was-
Is that in the traffic circle?
yeah.
Then pick that one.
You turn around. The morning sun is blinding. You bring your hand to your brow, and a great shadow materializes before you. A towering beast, frozen in mid-air.
The statue of Philippe III.
Yeah.
And we-
Centaur Man is made of metal. With the right gear, we could make it work.
Yeah! Connect the centaur to the lorries! Unite the whole roundabout
God.
in hardcore waves!
Huh? Sounds like Egg saying you could use some of the spare cables to rig up the stalled motor lorries and increase the wavelength, which would pretty much make the old roundabout one giant antenna.
One roundabout! One wavelength! Hardcore!
He is so hyped.
yeah.
It's cool.
Load. And we can say, as long as it gets the job done, I'm not interested in the details.
Sure.
We can also say, are you sure that's legal? I
Ah.
feel like I'm going to need to apologize to someone. Or we can say, that's a very big antenna.
No, number 1.
You're really going about this the wrong way then. The details are the best part.
We have the amps! We have the cables! We're almost ready! Yeah!
It's right. All we're missing now is the transceiver itself. Soon as you find one, we'll be all set.
Transceiver.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we can say, where am I supposed to find a radio transceiver?
Yeah.
Or we can say, a radio transceiver. Cool. I've got this. I've seen plenty of those lying around.
No, do number 1.
I don't know. Buy one? Steal one? I don't know your cop ways.
And before you ask, no, you can't have the radio from my kinema.
I was thinking about that.
Huh. I didn't remember that.
Also, oh, hi Kim, you're still here.
Yeah. And We can say number 1. You know what, Kim? I'll find an even better radio on my own. Option
That sounds vaguely passive aggressive.
yeah. I mean, not just vaguely.
Yeah, you're right.
Option number 2. Point to Egghead. Doesn't he have something we could use?
Yeah.
Option number 3. Do radio computers have transceivers in them?
Oh, that's good too.
Option number 4. Do you think the pawn shop will have one?
Yeah, I thought about that.
And then the conclude option. Alright, I guess I need to find one of these transceivers then.
Do Egghead first.
Okay.
Can't do it. We just got this place set up. Can't go risking Egg's most important equipment.
Okay.
Alright. Then do the other 2.
Do radio computers have transceivers in them?
Yeah, probably. Thing is, you'd have to be an engineer to get it out. I'd stick with regular radios if I were you.
Okay, but we could try going to the Dune commercial area and ripping it out of the PC.
Or ask Zana or whatever.
And
Pawn shop?
Yeah.
Maybe. If you want to pay money like some kind of money lord, yeah, pawn shop could have one.
Okay. And we do not take the Kim option.
No.
And then we say, alright, guess I'll need to find one of these transceivers then.
While you're gone, me and Egg will get the rest of the gear together. Meet us back here when you got it.
Okay. And then the other conceptualization.
Yeah. Hit it.
We are at 58% chance.
Alright.
Dedicated, hyperactive, unified. You will have to add something of your own to understand this list of loosely formed qualities called hardcore. You need your own entry. Make it. Test your limits. Surpass them. Dance till you drop. Dance till you die, if you must. This is for your posse. They got to keep it up. They got to move. You are the major mic enforcer.
And we can say, number 1, long live the world that gave shape to hardcore to complete itself. A true heir to DeLorean values. 3.5 centuries, and the gift still keeps on giving. Option number 2, I am going to truly wreck myself as a machine of modern party in a final showdown between flesh and spirit. Option number 3, I am the law. Number 4, I want to have fuck with you. Option number 5, you know, it feels unfair. There's a party everywhere.
The poet?
And number 6, I don't seem to have anything to add to the core.
Which one do you like most?
Oh, they're all so good.
Yeah, some of them. There's the one, I don't like the one that sounds very much Tequila Sunset. Like I'm gonna kill myself partying.
Yeah, I'm going to truly wreck myself.
The first one is like, yeah, I don't know, very religious. Doesn't seem quite true to Harry. I'm not against it. It's just...
I think I like the poet option.
I like that too. Here's my case for I want to have fuck you, which is great that I bring
Fuck
that up again.
With you.
Is that what we said back then?
Yes, I want to have fuck with you.
Okay, I actually think I want to have fuck you is the funnier line. Do you agree? I want to
like
have
this
fuck
one.
with you. It's just long. It's like, anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless what it is, it was like embarrassing to say, right?
Yeah.
And I think it's like a good sort of hardcore disco attitude to take your flaws and just put them out there and like be proud of them and like parade them in front of yourself.
Oh.
Because that's what makes you hardcore.
Yeah, it's the cleansing of your own self.
So, do you agree? Pick
Yeah,
that
yeah,
one? I want to have
on
fuck
board.
with you.
Okay.
That's a
we
good
can talk
attitude.
about that later, Mark.
Yeah, I want a t-shirt
Say
that
that
says
again.
that.
So conceptualization just said, say that again. And we say again, I want to have fuck with you.
Yeah.
You know it, baby.
And we get into thought. Hardcore aesthetic.
Oh, we have to slot that in.
And that's it for Noid.
All right.
Let's take a look
Wow.
at the thought.
Yeah.
Hardcore aesthetic. Oh, we have the option to take an additional slot.
We should do that and slot in the hardcore thought. Because I guarantee to you, if we finish that thought, we will solve the egghead puzzle.
Yeah,
Right? That's
probably.
how that
Yeah,
works.
yeah. And okay, so hardcore aesthetic. temporary research bonus, -2 interfacing.
Oh, wow.
Because fuck grammar.
Oh, is that big? Nice. This applies to me, Vincent, that the research bonus you get is dependent on the dialogue choice you take, right? Because we took the bad grammar sentence, and now we get this thing.
I like that.
That's a nice touch.
And also -2 to interfacing. That's a pretty good one to get, I think.
Well, that could be worse ones.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like -2 to Inland Empire.
Oh, that would suck, yeah.
Yeah. Research time is only 1 hour and 50 minutes.
Cool.
And the problem reads, not only have you internalized the hardcore aesthetic, you've also contributed to it. How hardcore could you possibly become? Low-core people come around you to correct your typos. It's hardcore here, hardcore there, hardcore in a third instant. What's going on? Those aren't typos, man. That's how... where was I?
Are you still reading? That could be part of the text.
No. It's just the text was longer than I expected, and I had to scroll down, and then I lost the line.
Hardcore.
Those aren't typos, man. That's how core hardness works. If you don't know hardcore from our happy hardcore, what the fuck are we even talking about?
Ah, yes, with the Germans. We have core hardness in our discotheques.
Yes.
You like?
Ja.
Auf der Autobahn, yes? All right.
Oh no, we have no skill points. What?
We have none? Man, I was so sure.
Okay,
Yeah,
we only need 32 XP for the next level.
Crap. Well, I guess we're gonna get that next time we play
Yes.
Disco Elysium. Oh yeah, make that music loud again. Man, that just listening to that for like an hour and a half almost sitting here with you is like, that's aggravating. Why did like
Yeah, that's what it is.
the church had this nice serene music track and we
ruined
fucked
that.
it all up.
Yep.
I want to have fuck with you. Anyway, dear viewer, if you want to have you with us, you can leave comments. What do you think about Noid's philosophy? Tell us. You can also subscribe to the channel and follow us on Twitter @makes_play. Vincent, last words? Question mark?
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.